Hello everyone, my name is PJ and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy IV, Part 8. If I look or sound exhausted, it's because I am. I was just outside, and it's 100 degrees outside, and it's awful. It's very, very humid, and oh my god. Okay, so last night, I did a shit ton of grinding. After my fuck up at Eblon Castle, I decided I needed to. So, look at that. I've been playing for 25 and a half hours, but I've only recorded 7 of them. That's how much I've been grinding. Damn, but yeah, I got all the stuff that I got before, plus a shit ton of money. Yeah, Sid and Cecil both have their Mythro sets. And while going back to all the places I was exploring before, I found this. You can get behind these counters. This is the Baron Equipment Shop. I haven't opened these chests yet. 2,000 gil. Okay. And the Zeus Rage. Okay. Not fantastic. What's the point of this? Okay. Not fantastic, but it's something. Got to show that off. Never knew that was there. Yeah, and the other thing I forgot to show off last time was Baron Castle. I went back to Baron, but I didn't go to Baron Castle. There's no longer guards at the front. We may have also been under the monster's influence. A monster was disguised as the king? I hear a voice coming from the cellar. Yeah, but I don't think we can go down there yet. Not until later. Your Majesty, none of Golbez's soldiers were human. Really? Then what were you guys doing this whole time? I knew something was wrong with the king, but didn't want to be executed. We'll guard here. We dragoons shall defend Baron. Oh, you're dragoons? You don't look like dragoons. I'm ashamed. Now, I can't go in there. No, I can't. Only Sid knows how to go in there. Please avenge His Majesty. Please, Cecil, take the throne. Now they're asking Cecil to be the new king. And here's Palau and Poram again. You can examine them. And I don't know why this menu comes up, because even if you try to use like a gold needle or a remedy of something, it won't work. Yeah. We'll be sure that never happens again. How many years was Kainatsu pretending to be the king? Guy isn't guarding the treasury anymore. Great, now I'm seeing things. Wait, Chief? Yeah, I'm working hard, sir. Chief, and Cecil! Okay. I wonder, can we go down here now? Oh, we can. Probably not a good idea to, though. Not yet. And I don't think there's anybody in this tower. Just treasure. Captain? I didn't recognize you. You're alive! You're the only one who can be our king. If only we had airships. What happened to the ones you— oh, Golbez must have taken them all. Golbez took the Red Wings. Smart move on his part, actually. But we still have an airship. Okay, that seems to be everybody in the castle. Now before we move on with the main story, I want to go back to Eblon. Because one thing I didn't do between episodes was go back and get the treasure I'd already picked up before. Okay, and save right outside. Are you kidding? Oh wow, I've never seen these things before. Holy shit, they're strong. Maybe I should reconsider going to Eblon right now. But Cecil did just one-shot one. Maybe— yeah, okay, I'll try it. Just gotta make sure to save first. Ooh, slow petrify. That is half petrify. I also picked up a healing staff for Tella. Just because he had a normal staff this whole time. Now, does that slowly petrify him over time, or do they need to reapply it? Yeah, but you see how amazingly strong they've become. Wait, so those things get to try and petrify you and physically attack at the same time? Jeez. Okay, and the half petrification goes away after the combat is over. So let me just heal up real quick. I want to make sure I'm in top condition. Save. Now we go in. Haven't even explored a third of this castle. Okay, and we get this. Then we go up the stairs. We get this, and this, and this, and this. The magazine is completely unimportant, by the way. And I think I know who it originally belonged to. God, I think she counterattacks with charm. She does. What the fuck? There. Okay, now here we have 1 to 4 again. Right, that should be good. And then I'll fall down this hole. Get this. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, tell her you spam Kuraja on the whole party. The rest of us will just try and take him down as fast as possible. Okay, that's 1, and we're still doing good. Alright, second Kuraja. There, 2 down. Okay. Now I'm pretty much guaranteed to win. Just gotta take out the last one. Ooh, don't kill Tella, please, come on. There, I beat them. Tella leveled. Silver Apple, that's what they were guarding. Okay, first appearance of the Silver Apple. That doesn't appear very often in this series. I think what it does is it raises a character's max HP by 50. Yeah, don't want to give that to anybody yet. I will save that. Ether. Yeah, Tella needs some ethers. Okay, if I find any more treasure chests, I'll definitely... Oh, that just takes me outside? Then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly to an inn, rest up, buy some more regular potions, and then come back for the rest of the castle. Play this as safely as possible. Really, really not supposed to be at that castle yet, but I want to clear it while I'm thinking about it. One thing I also never got to do was store my stuff in the Fat Chocobo. But I'll take care of that after I've cleared out Eblon Castle. Save. And go back in. Yeah, but I've been putting myself on a diet lately in an attempt to lose weight. And since I can't snack between meals, the only thing I'm allowed to eat is celery. And God, is it nasty. I do not like celery. I can't even dip it in ranch dressing. Oh, there we go. Of course. Steel Golem and Scourgers. Well, they can't be as bad as the Mad Ogres. Let's see how they like Firaga. We have an undead and a stone, well, steel golem, so this should all be Well, none of them should be resistant to fire. Did you just do over 5,000 damage? Yeah, they're weak to fire, alright. Oh, holy crap. Okay, how the fuck does this thing's physical attacks put anyone to sleep? Maybe who's knocked unconscious. There we go. The Sleep Blade. Interesting. Is that stronger than what I have now? I wouldn't mind being able to put things to sleep. Let's see. 64. 69. And it puts things to sleep. Awesome. I need to heal Tella. And Cecil and Young. There, that should be good. Okay, is that another thing where I have to, like, fall down from above? Probably. Probably go over there. Silencing? What is that, a spear? I can't tell. Oh, it's an arrow. The icon looked really weird there for a second. 10,000 gil. Bacchus wine in this bottom right pot that you can only examine from inside the wall. And the Bacchus wine. Yeah, there we go. Bomb core, which I'm assuming is just a stronger bomb fragment. Okay, now check out the main hall. Ooh, they were raided. High potion. Anything else around here? Any secrets? None that I can find. Okay. Ooh, here we go. There are a lot of treasure chests in this place. Oh, I think I just had to go down the stairs to reach those. Throne room. Yep, as I thought. Unicorn horn, alarm clock, which probably cures sleep. I think that may cure sleep for the entire party. And a cottage. Alright, come over to this side. Unicorn horn and another alarm clock. Okay, then I think that's everything. I think that's everything in this castle. We never had to come here again, because this is an optional location. The magazine isn't important, it's just a fun little toy. Although I don't mind getting a better weapon for Cecil. Well, with that taken care of, next thing I want to do... Well, I'll be stopping at a Chocobo Forest anyway. But yeah, we're heading to Troya next. Yeah, we're gonna be stopping at a Chocobo Forest, so I don't have to worry about doing it now. Troya. And we can land right here. I thought we'd have to walk a really long distance, but now you can just land right next to it. City of Troya. Okay. Welcome to Troya, City of Nature. Armor shop. Let's see what you got. Now, there's a reason that none of the items here are made of metal. Now, some people might immediately assume, especially if they're D&D fans, which were mainly the kind of people that played Final Fantasy games back in the day, but they would probably just assume that the people living here were druidic, or they didn't like making things out of metal, they liked earthy stuff, like cotton and stone. But there is another reason why they don't sell metal stuff, which will become apparent later. Weapon shop. Yeah, wooden hammer, a bow, and 3 kinds of arrows. Anything over here? No? What about this well? No? Okay. Pub. With no sign. Why the hell is the item merchant just... pass? Oh, I know what that's for. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. Yeah, she's a secret merchant. Pass, please. Have a good time. Where is this taking us? Court of Kings. The grand show is about to begin. No one else here but an old man. Dancing girls. I swear, Final Fantasy IV is obsessed with dancing. It's a miracle that Dancer wasn't any kind of class until the next game. The first main character in the series is the love interest, and he's the one that gets all the bitches. Fantastic! No, don't you think something like that would have been more appropriate for like Firion or Bart's? Oh well. Pervert, this is the dressing room. Where are all of the other women? Where'd they go? Does she just clone herself? Like Shadow Jutsu or whatever? I don't watch Naruto. No, I didn't want to do that again! You mean to tell me that every single time you talk to him the show starts? I'm just gonna skip it. That's ridiculous. Making you sit through that every time you just talk to a guy, that makes no goddamn sense. I love it here. Good food, gorgeous land. I'm never going back home. The chicks here are always amazing. Finally got a counter seat. Oh, what a tasty little morsel. You talking about me? Jeez. Y'all come back again now, you hear? You're the loveliest lily I've seen all evening. Wait, you're a man? Wait, he was actually talking to Cecil. Oh dear, oh Japan. I think an older woman would suit you best. What's with the look? Can you kindly step out of the way, ma'am? Thank you. Got enough gil? This part of the club is for the upper crust. Members only, kid. Baby, give me a mink coat next time. Anything for you. Oh my god, so many harlots. Blast that geezer, he's got my sweet Jennifer. More food coming. He keeps retelling the same boring old story. That's when I dealt a harsh blow to the goblin. I can't get up to that other girl. Oh well. Okay, all of these people are in my way. Scram. Have you seen my husband? He's probably in here. Item shop. Basic stuff. Anything in the pots? Nope. Huh? Get in your own spot. He's spying on them. Well, Cecil was brave. He's just gonna go right in there. You can't swim with armor on. It'll rust. Care for a dip? I'm already in the water. What's over here? Nothing? There's gotta be something around here. I see you. Oh, hi Namingway. You pop up in the weirdest places. The hottest buzz is about twin harps. A pair can transmit sound to one another. So anything played on one harp will play on the other? That's gotta be handy. Certainly make one-man orchestras easier. Decoy? I think that's an item for escaping from battle. Ether. Dry ether. And 1,000 gil. Alright, come up here. And what's in here? Black Chocobo Ranch. Thanks to our rich soil, we have lots of fresh Gasol greens for our birdie pals. All those chocobos. Choco breeding. Huh. That's a word that none of the newer Final Fantasies use, even though they actually have chocobo breeding. Weird. But yeah, another color of chocobo. First we had yellow, now we have white, and now there's black. The black chocobos. Troya Tribune. Tribune? I don't know. They're so cute, but kinda stink. The wild ones out in the chocobo village can still fly a bit and land in woods. The village is in the forest in the north. Okay, so there's a place full of black chocobos that can fly. I want to fly in a black chocobo, but Mom says these ones can't anymore. How do I get in there? Ah. Black chocobos fly right back home after a round trip. Yeah, so basically what she means by that is, you can get off of a black chocobo once without it leaving, so that way you can get back to wherever it is they flew you to. Okay, these black chocobos need to get out of my fucking way. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Jeez. At least they had the thought, the foresight to make this area 2 tiles wide. Do you mind? I'm tanning. In full clothing? Whatever, lady. Metals get too heavy to carry in Magnus Cave on the northeast isle. Now, that cavern that they're talking about has had so many different names. At first I think it was just called the Magnet Cave, and then later on they decided it should be called the Lodestone Cavern, and I don't know what it really is. But yeah, it's supposedly a very magnetic cave. So if you go in there wearing metal stuff, then you won't be able to move. And if your entire party is perma-paralyzed, you get automatic game over. So you had to go in with nothing but organic materials. So I'll be having to buy a lot of those before we head out. In the meantime, let's go to the Troya Castle. Welcome to Troya Castle. Please feel at home. Talk to the clerics if you wish to know about the crystal. The 8 clerics govern this country. Be polite to them. A man from Damsign was found on the beach. Says he's a prince. Edward! Troya's never known war, but I'm confident we can defend ourselves. Yeah, 'cause there's one thing that prepares you for war. It's having never experienced war. Troya is ruled by women. Its troops are all ladies. Me? Of course. Granny? How rude. I'm the Chancellor. The clerics are in the room above. Yeah, so this entire kingdom is ruled by women, which I guess was supposed to be a eye-opening thing at the time. Like, what? Women in charge? Fucking early 90s, man. Early 90s and beyond, anyway. Seems like Baron's up to something. Oh, there he is. Please keep quiet. We have a patient here. Edward! Cecil, so you're alive. Let me join you. What can you do in your wretched condition? You need to recover. Sage Teller, I'm sorry. It's my fault you lost Anna. Prince Edward, think only of your health for now. Young, so you too survived Leviathan's attack. Then Rydia? I see, and I can't do anything while you fight. I'm still pathetic. Don't worry, me and the Enterprise will take your share. I've heard you took good care of Cecil and Rosa. They took care... No, you got backwards. Now it's my turn. You must be the chief engineer, Sid. Then you have an airship? Cecil, where's Rosa? Golbez said he'd exchange her for Troya's Earth Crystal, but the Dark Elf has it captive. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I don't know if they ever fixed this in the remakes, but in the original there's this bug where Cecil knows about the Dark Elf before ever having heard about it. Oh well. The Dark Elf. Here. What is it? Call it my substitute. Received twin harp. Cecil, save Rosa. Yep, so he just gave us one of the twin harps. He has the other one, right here. He can't get out of bed till he's well. Don't worry, he's in good hands. Prince Edward shouldn't move around. Huh? No, I'm the nurse. The doctor's over there. What? Oh, that's so surprising. Women doctors? Okay, I'm done. Now, you'd think they'd just block off the infirmary until you've heard about the Dark Elf. You know? Say that they're, I don't know, preparing something. Or make it so that Edward is unconscious and won't wake up until you've... I'm sure they probably fixed it in one of the remakes. Probably. I don't know. This used to be a dungeon, but now it's the cleric's treasury. Do you have the cleric's permission? No. Honesty is noble. Yeah, so we'll have to get their permission to go in there. Right, down these stairs. I don't know why I examined the log piles. Bacchus wine. That's all that's down there. Tent. Yeah, these are weird. They open up every time you step through a doorway. Received high potion. It's not even any kind of puzzle. They just stay open. Ether. Ruby ring and ruby ring. What does the button in the middle of the room do? Same thing. I don't know. Most easily stolen treasure ever. This isn't a leotard, it's a combat uniform. If you say so. I'm no dancer, I'm a guard. I like this place better than anywhere else. The 8 clerics are all sisters. They serve the earth crystals. Okay, are they just sisters, or are they also octuplets? Because it's looking like it's the latter. The land will turn to desert without the crystal. The Dark Elf is weak to metallic weapons, so he girded his cave with a magnetic field. If you get back the crystal, bring it to us and we'll lend it to you. If you reclaim the crystal, you can borrow it for the right reasons. We, the 8 clerics, rule this country. We used to have the blessing of the Earth Crystal, but not now. The Dark Elf took the Earth Crystal. We must get it back, but how? Metallic weapons become impossibly heavy in Magnus Cave. Your equipment will be no exception. The Dark Elf is in a cave on an island to the northeast. Yeah, and the only way to reach it, because there's no plains on this island, and it's not on the other side of a river either, so you can't just ride a chocobo across the river, and you can't land there with an airship. So you need a black chocobo to fly to it. And here's their crystal room, where there is no crystal. It was taken. But yeah, we now have all the information we need. So before we go anywhere, we need to go buy some spare equipment. And my god, I forgot about this place. until just yesterday. Remember when I said the final dungeon was the most annoying in this game? It's not. This one is. I hate this place so goddamn much. Because if you don't go prepared exactly the way it wants you to go prepared, then you're gonna get fucked over. Most people might think, oh, well, I'll just put all of my extra stuff in the fat chocobo to save space while I'm equipped with the new stuff, and then I'll get it back when I'm done with the dungeon. No. You have to bring all of your shit. The metal stuff and the non-metal stuff. It's ridiculous. So, let me check my items now. Okay, I have a lot of shit that I could probably just sell. Stuff that I don't need. And stuff that I can go store in the Fat Chocobo now. Yeah, let me take care of all of this, and I'll see you when I'm done. You can sell this pass, by the way. Once you've used it to see the show, which there's really no point to, then you can sell it back. You don't have to need it again. You can always buy another one if you really want to.
One eternity later.
Okay, I think I'm all done. I think this is a pretty good setup. You'll notice that Yang is the only character in the front row. I even moved Cecil to the back row. That's because I gave Cecil and Sid both bows, with different elemental arrows. Cecil has 80 fire arrows, plumed hat, leather armor, and a ruby ring. Ruby rings are made of ruby, which are kind of stone, and not metal. You can wear those. Everything sold in Troya can be worn in the cave. Cecil is wearing the same exact stuff but with thunder arrows instead. Yang pretty much just had to remove his claws. Luckily he's still incredibly powerful without them, just now his attacks don't have an element. And I didn't have to change anything about Tella except exchanging his iron ring for a ruby one. So, everyone should be good to go. I should be able to handle the cave with this setup. Should be able to. Well, let me just save, and then we'll begin walking up to the Chocobo Forest. Okay, let's test out this party, see how it goes. Not bad damage. And since most of my team is in the back row now, I don't have to worry too much about taking shit tons of damage. Okay, Tella, you are on healing staff duty. Since the party takes so little damage now, the healing staff will keep everyone mostly full. Awesome. Now, keeping Cecil with arrows might even be a viable strategy. Fat Chocobo would appear here. Don't need him right now, though. Already took care of all that. Anything in the tall grass? Anything at all? With all this tall grass, there's bound to be. God, I feel like I'm playing Pokemon. Huh. There's nothing. Weird. Oh well, let's just catch a Black Chocobo. Let's fly, Black Chocobo! Yep, the series' first flying Chocobo. They're not very common in the series, which makes perfect sense because they don't want you flying places. They don't want to have to deal with designing the world map around making it so that you can't solve all your problems by skipping areas. But yeah, the cave is right there. If we land the Black Chocobo here, and save my game, then if I land it again... Oh, it takes me right back to where I just was. Interesting. Okay, so when you get back on the Black Chocobo, it forces you to go back to the forest. And catch another one. Come on. That's such a weird song. Well, here we are. Magnus Cave. I hate this place so goddamn much. This is the cave that made me quit playing the PSP version because it's so annoying. This is where I stopped playing that one. A magnetic field? Looks like metallic gear's out of the question. Yeah, we know that already. My claws seem okay. Why? Why are your claws immune? Never fear, we're unstoppable with my magic. Can you turn off the magnetic field? No? Shut the fuck up. Fine, let's give Yang back his claws, because apparently they're not made of metal. Well, they are made of metal and they're just immune for some reason. Whatever. There's a chest up there. Mind Flayers. But I really like this setup, actually. Okay, so they're not particularly weak to thunder. I think they might actually be resistant to it. I'll have to keep that in mind. I really should have bought some ice arrows too, but it's not that big a deal. I think this is the first appearance of the enemy known as Kate Sith, which way too many people think originated in 7. Like, oh, there can only be one Kate Sith because a main character in 7 is named that. No, there's tons of Kate Siths in the series, even before 7. I mean, even directly before 7, there's a summon in 6 called Kate Sith. So I don't know why people think that 7's the only one with a Kate Sith. Okay. I seem to recall this being a very long dungeon, although it might just be the trauma that I've endured making me think that it's longer than it actually is. Etten Snake? That's kind of weird. Etten is the name of a two-headed humanoid creature from D&D. Maybe Etten just means two-headed. Treasure chest. Unicorn. Okay, is there anything down here? No, I think you can go all the way around. You know, Mind Flayers in the Final Fantasy series don't really do much mind flaying. You'd think they'd do something like Confuse or Berserk or some kind of mental effect. But they almost never cause status effects. They're always usually just some kind of elemental creature. Ooh, Cave Naga. And then there are all the people who don't know the difference between a Naga and a Lamia. Ether. I think that's just a round trip back to the start. Ogre. Just a regular ogre. Not a mad ogre. Yeah, see? You're supposed to come here and fight the regular ones first, before going to Evelyn. I wonder if Cecil can still cover people when he's in the back row. Does he take less damage when he covers people from the back row? I don't know. Something I'm definitely gonna have to look up. Now, you see this door? We've never seen any door that looks like this before in the entire game. So what happens when you try to use it? Nothing, it's just a normal door. Phew, that was a relief. I was thinking maybe there would be something more to it. Oh well. Anything else in here? Oh, one more chest. Oh, come on. 2,000 gil. Okay, now before I move forward, there's only so much Tella's healing staff can do, so let me heal up real quick. Okay. Moving on over, this is some odd-looking bone piles. Now, I'm so glad that Yang's focus attack seems to never miss. It's so strong. It's definitely worth the charge time. Oh, there's only the one door? There's bound to be more doors, yeah, like this one. Huh, just a save point. Okay, well, I needed one anyway because I am a bit over time. Although I'm going to be cutting a lot out, it might be a long time before I find another save point, if I even do, before the boss. So, I'm just going to use a cottage, save, and call it here. Yep, so, this cave is going so much better for me than it usually does. I hate this place. But now that I know all of its bullshit, and I can actually prepare for it, and now it's not so bad. But this is still a pretty shitty dungeon. The first time you play this game, you don't know anything about it, you're gonna get fucked. Just, this game takes its two middle fingers and shoves them right up your ass. So anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. If you liked this episode, leave a like and a comment. I'm still just starting out, and likes and comments both mean a lot to me. If you want to be notified when I upload more videos, subscribe and you will. And if you want to support me on Patreon, there'll be an end card at the end of the video, and a link in the description below. So, I'll see you all in the next video. Avis game. This is one of my favorite PS1 games of all time. Maybe not one of my top 10 favorite games of all time, but definitely one of my top 10 favorite PS1 games. I love this game so fucking much.